you guys to part the Red Sea there for me in a second, because our next performer is way in the back.
Okay, so I wrote this a little while ago, and it's still very much in draft form, so bear with me. But, okay. My mama and I walked down the street hand in hand. My little fingers encased by rough ones, dark and tanned. I pulled her through the sidewalk, weaving quickly through throngs of skyscraper people gathered so thickly, but my 4-year-old self can run between them freely. Roaming the maze, imagination creates willingly. A dog is a dragon, the street a deep blue sea, until it all screeches to a stop. No more fantasies, they're broken by the hand grabbing my shoulder. Hey little girl, the policeman calls to me, blue badged uniform, much taller, much older. Stickers, he asks, thrusting them forward, but strong brown hands pull me back emphatically. Don't touch my daughter, my mother demands. What? He's confused, not used to hearing commands. You heard me, she says, taking her stand. Don't touch my daughter, I don't care for your plan. My mama is crying, and the little girl watching starts dying. Down her cheeks, liquid lines float in pairs that collect in rivers no comfort can spare and drown the little girl standing still there. There's something breaking deep in me as I stare into the face of fear, panic, despair, scared. Mama, what did they do to you? What did you see to make you so scared? For you and for me, September 11th, 1973. Memories are tattooed onto the undersides of your eyelids, and I see them flash before you. Every time you blink, a country in shreds, people pushed to the brink. Protect yourself or your family's at risk. Blink. Pervasive fear seeps into every way to exist by marching columns saluting democracy no longer subsists. Blink. You are no longer allowed to think with machine guns. They insist, and the terror persists, and even more enlist. Blink. The systematic searches grope your lips so pink by blue-badged uniforms, much taller, much older, as the ashes of your country collapse to smolder. Blink. Rusted bayonets and tortured screams, severed hands and bloodied regime, lifeless guitars, their souls spilling out of cracking seams. Blink, and the hands grabbing you break all fantasies till you only see the evil that time still can't redeem. Thousands of pinches later, it's still not a dream. Blink, and I can't help but think of who gave crucial support. Don't have to look further than my U.S. passport. Can't help but think of who put Chile there. Don't have to look further than the bald eagle stare. Cold War interference left you in despair with CIA coup that orchestrated the deaths of thousands of innocents and silenced the breath of a country, a people who still have not been spared from the radiation of this toxic love affair with resources privatized and integrities compromised, economy in demise, the people still terrorized. No wonder you pushed back the stickers. What was done cannot be undid, and now memories are splattered onto the undersides of your eyelids. Don't touch my daughter. Blink.
So this is a song that Antonio and I did. We're gonna do a cappella because the instrumental had some problems and we hadn't really had time to work it out. But so it's just a couple verses between the two of us. It's a song. Originally, it was written to family business, but it's slightly sadder if you guys know what the original song's about. I'll start. You tell me that you love me, but I don't see no love. And the child support checks underpaid every month. The sins of the father shall be visit on the son. But let's go back to when the story just begun. Cause if you loved me, you wouldn't have let me go. Abandoned like my mother and my brother. So oftentimes I wonder why I still had hope. One did come back for me, but that's a joke. So now you're trying to answer these questions that I have. Why we struggled for so long, why I never had a dad. And yeah, It hurts, but I lied to myself. My brother knew the truth, cause I denied it well. So whenever I hear the word father, I feel sick. Blistered words spit from my mama's lips. Child support checks, man who never gave a shit about our lives, about his very own kids.
Father, I haven't seen you in a minute. It's like been a minute since you've been out, and I just heard you went back in it. The prison system's pimping the black women and children, even the kids without fathers and the women without their men. And unfortunately, that didn't apply to you. You know, you had every chance in the world to abandon your son and your girlfriend. And I'm not just the one, but I guess I'll speak out until the day is done. But now that I think about it, this calls for a celebration, right? I became my own man, my own problems I'm facing, my own future I'm chasing. But honestly, it couldn't have been too bad to give me the chance to call you dad. You know, my pops, a role model, real dog, homie. But the only time you check on me is when you're in prison feeling lonely. So listen, phony, go back to your hotel room and reflect on how you've hurt us soon. The world is too small for my brothers killing brothers, abandoning mothers with kids who hide from monsters under covers. My words alone are like a safe zone for the shorty of a shorty whose pops never came home. Stop leaving and weeping lies about your women. Yeah, he smiles when you're with him, but in his eyes you're killing him and filling him with sorrow. Cause he knows you're here today, but you'll be gone again tomorrow. And yes, he loves you unconditionally. And if you come back, you will see that where you left off is where you'll soon begin. And if you can't be his father, you can still be his friend.
Next, we have actually a visitor to UHS, one of our 4 wonderful ALA students who are here visiting, and her name is Evelyn.
Thank you. A bit nervous. So this poem is entitled Corruption. It's basically about corruption in Africa. I don't want to use the mic because I don't usually use the mic. So yeah. Yes, corruption. It is a disease. It is a fight against money and its power. It is killing us. It is killing us all. Doctor, will you please give her some oxygen? Doctor, please help her, she is dying. Doctor, please give her some oxygen. Doctor, where is the medication? Doctor, please. What? There is no oxygen? Doctor, what happened to who? What happened to the donation by who? Didn't you say who is the World Health Organization? Didn't you say they've given us medication? So where is it, doctor? Where is it? Doctor, did you take it? Doctor, do you have the disease? Do you have it? Do you have corruption? Why, doctor? Mr. President, sir, there are these children, 40 of them. We found them on the streets. Sir, they need support, they need education. We need to treat them. They're going to be the future leaders, sir. We just need, sir. Where are you going, sir? Please don't go, sir. We just needed 1,000, sir. Wait, sir. Don't go, please, sir. Hello? Yeah, it's me. Of course, Mr. President. I'm on my way. Yeah, you're the best. I know. I might need 1,000. Really? You already sent it to my bank account? Wow. Just because I love you, Mr. President. Yeah. Mr. President, you have it too. You have the disease. You have corruption. Why, Mr. President? Why? Mr. Policeman, sir, I am so confused. Why is my sister in that cell and why is the man who raped her going away in that Mercedes? Shouldn't it be the opposite way? Why is this happening, Mr. Policeman? Please, I'm so confused. Just my only sister. How can she be stuck in that cell? She came here, she reported this to you. He should be the one in the cell. Why is he going away, Mr. Policeman? Why? What is going on? Sir, Mr. Policeman, do you have it too? Do you have the disease? Do you have corruption? Mr. Policeman, tell me, do you? Corruption, do me a favor. Go away from Africa. Set us free. And to fetitani, don't assume what you were corruption. Set us free, corruption. How are we supposed to develop if we are not free? Thank you.